Alright, this is going to be a bit more bloggy than usual. So I made 100 subscribers, I can't believe that, that is amazing. It's obviously why I'm doing this video after a huge hiatus. So yeah, thanks for subscribing even though I haven't been offering the goods. No, the goods obviously. It seems I'm taking over most of the video making duties. I'm really going to try and look at the camera. So, books and stuff. I've been doing 3 different English lessons, so I haven't had much time to read. I haven't really wanted to read. But I'll run you by the books I'm doing and then bring it to speed. I did a rhyme. So, largely, the books I'm doing are 2 plays by Shakespeare, Macbeth and Hamlet. I'm both really liking those, to be honest, they're really good. Mainly Macbeth, actually, which is because I feel like Hamlet. Hamlet has the best soliloquies that are made. And I was like, oh, this is from Withnail and I, which is kind of lame. But obviously the end of Withnail and I is a soliloquy from the book. I'm also doing Death of a Salesman, which, for my coursework, I will be comparing the elements of the father's influence on a child with Daddy, a poem by Sylvia Plath. And Sylvia Plath I'm really enjoying. I've got this lovely copy of Ariel that I'm too afraid to take to school because look how nice it is. Yeah, and I'm also doing a piece of coursework on America by Allen Ginsberg. You know, I love my beats. And I'm also, the final bit of coursework that I'm doing is comparing Catcher in the Rye with Belgium by Sylvia Plath. You know, they've quite a lot in common actually, but I was kind of doing the way they mature the character, because they both seem to have like a response to society, which kind of changes them, and then they kind of, there's an element of ambiguous maturity at the end of it, which I wanted to work on. By the way, I don't know if anyone's seen The Warriors, but it's my favourite film, and I got this mug off eBay, and I'm ecstatic about it. But yeah, moving on. The thing is, last couple of months I've been really unmotivated at school, and I'm contemplating dropping out, because I'm already doing an extra year of school, which is pretty much just to finish off an A level to get a better qualification. I've already got an A and a B and 2 ASs and an A, which isn't brilliant, but it's not bad. So I'm thinking I could probably get into my uni courses with that if I dropped out now. Build my portfolio, more about that in a sec. And yeah, did some work and just got on with life a little bit, really, instead of kind of hanging around for no reason. Because obviously I can't just do the one subject. I'm a bit swamped with all these, like I said, I mentioned this coursework. But yeah, I'm really, at the moment, recently, really decided to get on with my filmmaking ambitions. And I'm starting a film course, which I have tonight, actually. And talking of today and what's happening today, to run you by how unmotivated I am at school, I managed to sleep through all my lessons today. But I do enjoy the subjects. It's just like, feels like I could be doing something better in my life at the moment. Oh, I didn't mention Enduring Love, which I just see on my bookshelf, pretty much unread. And The Bloody Chamber, which I do really like, actually. I think that's all I'm doing. A bunch of poems. But, they're not as interesting. So anyway, I'm doing a filmmaking course, which I didn't go to last week. So, everything sounds a mess. My life's been a bit of a mess recently. Part of the reason for that, I don't really want to mention this and stuff, but like, I just broke up with my girlfriend, and that was quite a big deal. Before and afterwards. So I'm just kind of recovering from that. And getting on with it. So I went to a gig that night instead, which I bought tickets for at the start of the year, and that went a little bit like this. Yeah, I totally met the lead singer of my favourite band. Isn't that amazing? I thought it was pretty amazing. I'm still a little bit deaf, mind, but it's all good. That's kind of what's going on. Me and Chris, I see Chris occasionally. We're supposed to be trying to write a film together that we want to shoot in the summer, but, you know, Forge will make me look really good on my life. But he's working, paying rent and all this stuff, so he's very unavailable most of the time, except when he just turns up. You never know, we might do some more videos, but I wouldn't hold your breath. I will try it as much as I can. I just remember what I want to do for the rest of the video now. I was going to say that I got my reading kick back, actually. Yeah, there's another thing as well, actually. I was sorting out my room, because as you can see, I'm redecorating. So, if I pound the camera down right now, which I'm not going to, it's embarrassing, my room is an absolute state. And I was obviously picking up loads of books that I haven't read, like amazing books I got as presents. Like, actually, I'll just show you a really cool one. I got this as a present and I never read it. Wyndham Lewis, he was like, I don't really know what to call him now, actually, not like an anarchist, vorticism. Really interesting guy. I went to this, the National Portrait Gallery, and there was a whole thing on it. Anyway, I'm going to definitely read that, but what I felt like reading, for a bit of light reading after not reading for pleasure at all in months, was the quite epic De Profundis by Oscar Wilde. I don't know why I picked that, but I went to it, I read it in an evening, probably the first time I've ever read a book in ages. Odd. And yeah, that's amazing. It's obviously, if you don't know what it is, it's like a 100-odd page letter to Lord Alfred Douglas from prison. And mostly Lord Alfred Douglas was basically the guy that kind of just the downfall of Oscar Wilde, his lover, but also in many ways the structure of his life. And Oscar Wilde kind of talks about how he blames himself and he blames him, and it's just very brutally honest. It's really fascinating. And of course there's a lot of his kind of insight into other things. There's a whole thing about like a non-religious interpretation of the importance of Christ, which is really interesting. And yeah, just his kind of insight on like how life should be led, which I read before, and I read the Soul of Man Under Socialism, which was really great, and it kind of links into that a bit. But it's like really personal because it's like his voice from prison, and it's really amazing. Actually, I'd recommend that if you're into Wilde. Maybe you just like read a play or something that really gives you a whole other dimension to Oscar Wilde as a person. I also did enjoy the film Wilde, Stephen Fry and Jude Law, which is kind of, I think they probably drew on that letter quite a lot. So yeah, that's what I've been reading. Obviously I'm enjoying the stuff I did at school. I didn't really know what to say about Hamlet and Macbeth. They're great, and I'm still in the process of reading them. And I'm hoping to do my coursework, unless I drop out earlier. But you know, I might not drop out, but it seems very appealing at the moment. So looking at the camera again, finally. Thanks for being fans of BookClubBleu. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for waiting. Sorry about this rather, like I say, bloggy, rather personal, rather rambling thing about my life. But yeah, thanks a lot.